We are the family of Mr. and Mrs. Kelechi from Streams of Joy, Manchester. October last year, I checked and I was pregnant. The pregnancy journey started. 19 weeks of this pregnancy, I went to hospital. So as they called to check the baby, they told me that the baby wasn't active. I was referred to the senior consultant. I saw the man and he scanned the baby again and he told me that the baby is active, but unfortunately there are a lot of concerns with the baby.
I was in Nigeria in April when she called me. I was like, she went for a scan. They said there is a problem with the baby. She said they can't see the baby's leg. I said, how? What do you mean the baby's leg? She said the baby is not kicking. They can't find the baby does not have limb. And I said, okay, can you send me the report, because every appointment you go to, they give you a report. She sent it to me. I sent it to one of my friend who is also a doctor in the UK, in London. He looked at it and told me, oh, this one looks bad though. Fast forward to when I came back, the next appointment, I followed her to the hospital to see the expert they have already booked her to see. When we got there, the expert checked and everything. So whenever we go for the appointment, they tell us different name. When we got there, the expert now started showing us, look at this, look at that, look at that. Honestly, I saw it, but they now said, okay, they can find one limb, one side, but they can't see the other side clearly. Now started showing up, but the thing is broken. The baby in the womb, that his legs are broken, he's curved, is fractured, and everything. So whenever they finish the scan, they take us to one room. Doctors will come, a lot of doctors, they were talking to us. My wife would just break down, she would keep crying. So they started with there is no limb, and then later they saw one limb. They said, okay, they can see one, but it's broken, it's fractured. One hand was broken. I saw it. I won't say they said, because I saw it myself. One bone here, like the two bones on the femur side. So we now brought it to the altar. We started praying and saying that Pastor Jerry should mention it. One of the scans, we went to the health center to listen to baby's heartbeat, because they have to check it always to make sure that the baby is active. The lady scanned, finished, and when she checked the record on the system and finished the heartbeat scanning, she now asked my wife, have they told you that you're going to be having a tiny baby? My wife said, I'm not having any tiny baby. She now said, okay, no problem. It was a lot of negative news. Whenever we go, it was another name. And so there's another one we went to. They told us, okay, this one, they're from physiotherapy department. This is the type of car seat we are going to buy. This is the type of baby pusher we are going to buy. They showed up pictures of a lot of things, downloaded all those conditions and gave to us, and was trying to tell us what to do, prepare and everything. And then the doctor that was scanning us always will tell us that his concern is with the weight of the baby, that the baby is looking. Already that lady has told us on the local health center that the baby is so tiny, that the baby is looking small, that the weight is a problem, the weight is this, the weight is that. But he assumed that it's because of there is no leg. So that weight that is supposed to come from the leg side is what there is missing. That's why he's not in weight and everything. A week before my wife gave birth, we went to another scan. When we got to that place, there were like 12 different doctors there waiting for us to come. As soon as I enter, what I said in my mind, oh, more witness, so we are going to have more witnesses to witness this testimony and everything. So when we got there, they finished the scan. The doctors were watching the scan. We are there as well. All of them from different departments. They are watching the monitor. After they took us to that room, they said we should wait. We waited. All of them came in. They now introduced themselves. They said this one said they are from bone department. This one said they are from intensive care. This one said they are from every department. They were all there, history, everything. They now told us, okay, now we are preparing how we are going to deliver the baby. It is going to be a very careful procedure. They will take it easy, because the baby now we can see that there is no bone, and if he's coming out, more bones might break and everything. And they will rush into intensive care. They will start treatment immediately. So a lot of things. We are just saying, we came back. My wife broke down again. They said again we should come 3 days or 2 days, I think 2 days before the delivery, for the final scan and final procedure and everything. So that day we went for that one. They are still talking about the weight, that is not in weight, and they still told us about everything again. So that day we went for the last one was the day I heard a new name. That day, they now called osteogenesis imperfecta. And I called Dr. Jen, and I met him. I was like, what is this new name again? I'm hearing this one for the first time. First, there was no limb. Secondly, fracture of the bone. Bones are broken. skeletal dysplasia, now osteogenesis imperfecta. He now said yes, that osteogenesis imperfecta is also similar, part of skeletal dysplasia. We should just do everything that they say. I said okay, no problem. And mind you, Pastor Jerry have been calling all these names as they were mentioning it, from curved bone, fractured bone, dysplasia.
Curved bones, fractured bones, any bone that is fractured, pelvic scapular dysplasia.
He kept mentioning anyone they call, he mentioned it. Then the last one, after, this one came 2 days before he was born. The new name, osteogenesis imperfecta, came 2 days before he was born. I was just watching, my wife was in the bathroom. Pastor Jay now say osteogenesis imperfecta be reversed now, be reversed.
Osteogenesis imperfecta. Osteogenesis imperfecta. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
I called my wife immediately. Pastor Jay just said osteogenesis imperfecta. We now recorded it. Since that day, we have now been using it to pray. Like Pastor Jay called the whole names that they mentioned from the start to finish and everything. So on the delivery day, when it was C-section and everything, the room where I was waiting, I was already so tense. I don't know what the baby will look like from what I have already seen online with the condition and everything. Both head will be bent, leg will be bent, everything, hand will be bent. Like, I don't want to give references, but I know some people that I've seen on the internet that look like that. So I was already ashamed. What will people say? What will I say? I didn't know what to do. So when I waited for 2 hours, when the doctor that delivered her came out and was like, your baby is out. I was not asking him, how is the baby and everything. The baby is fine. Do you want to see the baby? I say, yes, I want to see the baby. As soon as I entered as soon as we are moving the direction where the baby is, I was really looking at the baby. All of a sudden, my facial expression changed. It was not smile. I was not looking at him. He was so cute. Even the doctors, the same people that were waiting for him to come out, so that they will now take over and do everything. You are now saying, he's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, he has a mark here. Oh, he's so cute. So they now did x-rays and everything. There was no curved bone anymore. On the hand, there was no broken bone. And I asked them, they now said, we don't need any treatment. There is no treatment. We have taken samples. So yeah, the baby is ready to go. But if there is anything, when the baby starts crying constantly, we will know there is a pain somewhere. Now you call us. We have to now start treatment then. The same people that said he's going to go to this department, they are going to do this. They didn't do anything. So even the weight, how I knew that something actually happened, because they were concerned about his weight 2 days before he was born, saying that he's not developing well, that his weight was too small because it's from the leg side that they suspect that they are losing that weight. When he was born, he was weighing 3.5. When I asked the doctor, how many is he weighing? The doctor said he's weighing 3.5. He now used his own mouth to tell me that he actually weighed more than every baby that day.
This is our heroic baby. His name is Shiloh Chinafon, because indeed God saw me through. You see him?
The Shiloh.
See him? God saw me through during that 9 months. He saw me through. He was always with me. Sweetheart, look.
Shiloh.
So he was always with me. So that is why I named him Chinafon. He was with my son. I am my husband, and his son name is Kelechi. What God cannot do does not exist. What our Father cannot do does not exist.
What God cannot do does not exist. What a Roy cannot do does not exist. Thank you so much for watching. Were you blessed with this powerful testimony? Yes, so don't ever give up on yourself. God is still on the throne to answer all our prayers. In case you are waiting on God, please keep your faith strong. Don't allow devil to bring any bad thoughts to you from the dirty devil. Yes, so my beautiful people, are you seeing this channel for the first time? Kindly subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, please turn your bell notification on, so whenever I drop another beautiful testimony that will keep your faith strong, you'll be able to notify. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Faith and Gist TV, love you. Bye.